Good morning, students. Welcome to English Online Learning. Standard 10, Subject English, Chapter 2.3, Connecting the Dots, Module 2. Let us recall quickly what Steve Jobs had mentioned in the first story which he narrated during his famous 2005 commencement speech at the Stanford University in US. Steve Jobs dropped out of Reed College but then stayed as a drop-in for 18 months. He used to sleep on the floor of his friend's house. He used to return empty Coke bottles and earn $5 to buy food. The calligraphy lessons came in handy when designing the Macintosh computer. Children, what did we learn from the first story? Two things that we learned from his first story are: A. That in spite of the several hardships that Steve faced, he followed his curiosity and intuition, which turned out to be priceless later on. Secondly, he says, and I quote, "You cannot connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards." Let us move on to the second story narrated by him. His second story was Love and Loss. My second story is about love and loss. I found what I loved to do early in life was Steve Wozniak and I started Apple when I was 20. In 10 years, Apple had grown from just the two of us in a garage into a $2 billion company. And then I got fired. It was devastating. By this he means he was removed from the job, though he was the co-founder of Apple, and it really came as a severe shock to him. But something slowly began to dawn on me. I still loved what I did, and so I decided to start over. By this he means that he was jobless again. He started to understand things better. So instead of getting depressed, he decided to begin again. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life. That is, being a beginner again relieved him of a certain burden that he had on his mind. Now let us try and understand this better. Apple famously grew out of a garage in 1976 with the efforts of two Steves. The brains of Steve Wozniak, his engineer friend, who helped in designing the hardware and the software, and a deep passion of Steve Jobs that built the company over the next 10 years into a powerhouse in the burgeoning home computer market. How were they able to achieve it? Jobs was one of the first entrepreneurs to understand that the personal computer would appeal to a broad audience. Jobs and Wozniak wanted to make computers small enough for people to have them in their homes or offices. A constant and steady improvement in the design of Apple computer made it a model for all subsequent computer interfaces. This is the way the small company that they had started, named Apple, grew into a $2 billion company. Steve has always had his own way of doing things, which created some problems within the company. This led to tensions in the company, and in 1985, Apple's board of directors decided to remove the company's famous co-founder, that is Steve Jobs. Now, Jobs was free to do his own thing. He felt the lightness of being a beginner again. He felt free to enter one of the most creative periods of his life. And what were the most creative periods of his life, you may ask? To know that, let us read on. During the next 5 years, I started a company next, another company named Pixar, and fell in love with an amazing woman who would become my wife. Pixar is now the world's most successful animation studio. Apple bought Next. I returned to Apple, and the technology we developed at Next is at the heart of Apple's current renaissance. And Laureen and I have a wonderful family together. At the heart of means being the most important part of. That is, the technology that they had developed in Next computers came in handy and revived Apple's the organization Apple Incorporated. Sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. It means it gives you a great shock suddenly, and it teaches you a bitter lesson. Don't lose faith. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. Let us understand this. In 5 years, Steve started a company Next, where they made highly advanced personal computers. Then he started another company, Pixar. Most of us, as we leave the theater, can no more remember which company produced the film we just saw. The exception is Pixar, the only studio whose products people actively seek out. Everyone knows Pixar. What made the following movies special? Toy Story, A Bug's Life, Toy Story 2, Monsters Incorporated, Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, Cars, Ratatouille, Wall-E, Up, and Toy Story 3 have all been produced by Pixar Animation Studios. Oh, how I have loved watching these movies. I'm sure you have too. Apple acquired Steve's Next in 1996. This way he came back into the organization, and very soon he became the CEO of Apple. Thus, the technology he developed at Next became the most important part of Apple's rebirth. From here, Steve ushered in many of the changes that would ultimately turn Apple into the company we know today. Don't lose faith, he says. The quality of Steve of not giving up, even after acing a terribly shocking loss, is admirable. It inspires us to always stay positive and to always keep trying. Even if one loses everything, one has to have the courage to start all over again. Don't settle means we should never accept less than what we aim for in life. I hope you must be inspired to imbibe the values that we learned from his two stories so far. We'll continue this lesson in the next session. It's time for some classwork now. Refer to the PDF file attached below. Write it neatly in your notebook. Thank you. Stay safe, stay strong.